Hello, my name is Vicki Armstrong, and this is episode 1, the very first video on the My Catholic Life YouTube channel. And it's actually going to be just me talking about being a Catholic, whatever has to do with the life of a Catholic. That's what I'm going to talk about. I hope you liked my introductory music there. That was actually the introduction to Life's Been Good to Me by Joe Walsh. And it does tell you a little bit about this Catholic because this particular Catholic likes the music of the 70s, which might give you a little bit of an idea of my age, especially with the white hair. But I chose that song actually because the theme of this particular video is actually going to be My Catholic Life Has Been Good to Me. Now, some of you out there might already know me from the videos that I do for the Veracast Network. I do a show called Showing Up Catholic on veracast.net. And so when you get done with this video, I just recorded one for Veracast, and it should be posted later this week. So you can mosey on over to veracast.net and click on shows and find Showing Up Catholic, and that's where I'll be. And so those are what you might call my professional videos, and these are going to be more just short little insights into my life as a Catholic. And so as time goes on, you'll probably learn a little bit more about me. I'm what is known as a cradle Catholic. I'm one of them there Catholics who are Catholic because their mama done told them and had them baptized. And I've been indoctrinated and just don't know any better, because if I did, I would probably be more spiritual than religious, or, according to the atheists, I could just give up all that religious superstition altogether and, not believe in God. Actually, I'm joking a little bit there. I am, like I said, a cradle Catholic. I've been a Catholic all my life. But at this point, I am a Catholic because I chose to be. And, it's been a part of my life for a very, very, very long time. And I just really, can't tell you that over the years, I think you might be able to look at my life as a Catholic and see a lot of Catholics in there. I think that for a while, right after I moved out of the house, I didn't completely give up on my Catholic faith, but I got very lazy about, going to church and all of that. And that took some time in my journey to develop. Until now, I'm really sort of known as the Catholic lady, sometimes known as kind of like a Catholic geek. You can see all my some of my Catholic stuff back here. And my family, of course, thinks I'm, almost more Catholic than the Pope. But that, again, is a joke. Like I said, this video is actually going to be about how, being a Catholic has been, really good to me. I've had 6 children, and I have 27 grandchildren, which, go ahead, you can make the jokes. You can make the jokes about Catholics having babies and, we're going to populate the world so that we're all Catholics just, through population. But I can tell you that living that life where having children is something that you see as a gift rather than a burden is something that's come from my Catholic faith. And although it's not easy having children all the time, it is challenging and often heartbreaking. There's a whole lot of things about having children that, like I said, isn't exactly easy. But I can tell you that each and every one of those children has been a blessing to me. And there have not been too many days in my life that I have not had occasion to smile or laugh because of them. And sometimes it's, I'm laughing because I'm somewhat amused at their misbehavior and the fact that they think that they're going to get away with something. But even so, there has been a certain, I guess you could say, thread of laughter in my life because of all of these children. And all of these children have come from the fact that I do live a Catholic life. And so, like I said, the Catholic life has been really good to me. There might be people out there who think that, you know, the spirituality of a Catholic, or that these things don't have any concrete effects on your life, or that it might be something that you know kind of done in your mind and convinced yourself of. But it's really, really hard to describe to people who haven't experienced something like, say, in a spiritual way, what that is, because so many people might call that a coincidence, or, you know, just some sort of, like I said, something in your mind, or something because maybe you wanted it to be so. And so it is kind of hard to describe, but my life has had very, very many ups and downs, and some of it has been, you know, devastatingly downs. And I think it's really been because of my Catholic faith that I have been able to navigate those waters and, you know, remain somebody who is completely sane, maybe. But there's so much about a Catholic life. First of all, even when I wasn't interested, there were people in my life who were interested for me, and they prayed for me. My grandmother, my mother, my father, my parents, who wanted to share the Catholic life with me and introduced me to Jesus Christ. People in the church, priests. There have been so many people who have prayed for me. And I really believe in the strength of those prayers. I believe even when I didn't want it, the people who wanted it for me kind of shielded me with their shield of faith until I could recognize the Lord for myself. And I'm not saying that's exclusive to being Catholic. There's probably a lot of Christians out there who have had praying family and praying friends. But it is one part of the Catholic life. And also there have been the teachings of the church and the comfort of the sacraments. And so I can't, it's really hard to describe to people, like I said, who haven't experienced it. They haven't, but over time, because of this, this thing that flowed through my life from the beginning, from when, my mom had done told me and had me baptized. And I think that because of that, there was a presence, the presence of my Lord in my life, whether I wanted it or recognized it myself. And then over time, through my Catholic faith, through going to Mass, through going to the sacraments, through certain prayer devotions, and through reading the Bible and meditating on Scripture, I just became more and more familiar with the Lord until the day that my faith became completely and utterly my own. And now I can't imagine being anything else. I just feel so lucky and privileged to live a Catholic life, to have that presence there, to have that church there, to have the witness of the saints there. There is so much in the Catholic Church that has been good to me. And so that's why I'm going to, in a way, be making these videos, because I want to share those things with other people. And in a way, this is kind of my way of being able to evangelize, because I live a somewhat private life as a mother and a grandmother. And so being able to go out and meet new people all the time and share my faith, that's not always available to me. And so in this way, I can share it with just, with people on the internet and friends that I don't get to see all the time, and other people from church, and maybe other followers at Veracast. So I'm going to be making these videos pretty short. The ones that I do for Veracast are a lot more involved and take a little bit of time, but I'm hoping that I can just be able to sit down for these personal videos and just talk to people and just share things. And so if anyone in the comments wants to maybe suggest subjects that maybe I could talk about, if there's some things you maybe might like to know about the church, I just might give those a whirl. We'll see. We're going to see how this goes. This is kind of a developing thing. And so anyway, I hope you like it. I hope you like the videos, and I hope you come back for more. I think that, this is about it for this one, and we will, I'll talk back at you later. So thanks for coming and spending a couple minutes with me, and may God bless you in all that you do.